welcome back to the channel. I haven't done a video in a while, but I am bringing you one about my 2019 Dodge Ram 2500. I call the truck Big Dummy. I don't do a lot of videos on the truck because it's not really a lot done to it. It's my daily driver, but I had to share this with you guys. I was towing the BMW to a car show maybe 2 or 3 months ago now, and we're going down I-10, and I started hitting some like bumps. I call them like whoops almost on the highway. They were doing construction, and I felt something happen in the truck, but I felt safe towing it, and I almost kind of ignored it until the other day. My daughter's following me home from dinner, and she told me, it's like, Daddy, I'm looking at your truck and it hits a bump. It's just like rock, and I knew the shocks needed to be replaced. Come to find out, I completely destroyed one of my shocks. A lot of reasons for that. Towing, I'm lifted on stock shocks, but we're at Tire 59 and they're fixing that today. And before any of y'all DM me, text me, I know I can do shocks on my truck, but I'm super lazy and I have good friends like the boys at Tire 59. So they're hooking me up. I gotta show you this shock. And I want to show you what I'm replacing them with. We went with the Bilstein 5160s. So it's external reservoir shock and set up for a lifted truck. These shocks are amazing. They look super cool. Check it out. So I actually thought that my shock was busted. No, I didn't have a shock. Look at this. This is the top of the shock where the mount goes. And I don't know if you can see that. It sheared completely off, and the dust cover, the shock got so hot, the dust cover melted. As you can see, it's kind of deformed. Poked the hole in it. It was just laying like in the back of my truck. It wasn't connected to anything. So my whole left side, the whole driver's side, had zero suspension on it. I don't know how dangerous that is, but I've been driving it like that for 2 months. That new Bilstein looks amazing though. But funny thing is, from the factory, they actually come with Bilsteins on it, believe it or not. So it's not like it was a bad shock. It just wasn't meant for towing at the speed I was towing at on a 4.5-inch lift. So the stuff we have on it now is actually built for this. So hopefully, not only do we get a better ride out of the truck, which I'm sure we will, but we get a little bit more durability when we're towing in rough conditions. I'm excited to see how this thing rides when we get back in the car. I'll hop in with you guys when they get everything done, and we'll actually see how much smoother the truck is with not having a completely sheared off broken shock on the rim. So I just came to peek, look at what they got done so far. Check this thing out. I mean, the factory shock looked really cool. This looks amazing. For some reason, I see why people do the external reservoirs. There's a functional reason, but we all know. It really looks cool. That's really the reason to do it. Man, the truck looks so mean. When I get home, I gotta clean all this up so we can actually showcase these beautiful Bilsteins. So hyped. The older I get, the cooler little things in life like this is, man. Treating yourself and your vehicle to something dope like this. Thanks to the guys at Tire 59. I took entirely too long getting these shocks fixed. I'm glad I didn't cheap out because we were talking about lifting the car, and because I've torn these tires and wheels up. It's my first time having a truck on a wide setup like this and lift it. A lot of curbs, did a lot of drive-throughs that I probably shouldn't have done. So I learned I'm ready to go to a nice forged wheel, but I wanted to do these shocks, and I'm so glad I did it. We're going for our first ride, and I just wanted to show you guys what they look like, and I'm happy, man. I have zero complaints. Look at this thing, just on looks. I mean, I care about the ride more than the looks, but it just looks so cool with the external reservoir. So I was going to record myself while I'm driving. 1, not really safe. 2, it's not going to translate anyway. Like, you guys aren't going to see. I wish I had a video of how bad the truck was with the broken shock. And I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. It's my first truck. But it is a little embarrassing. I've been driving around with a completely broken shock for at least 2 or 3 months. And I mean, now, let me give you a quick review on these Bilstein 5160s, because that's what I'm going to title the video. What I do realize is I remember how the truck rode stock on the stock Bilsteins, and I don't know what shock body model that is for Bilstein. What I will say about these is it's really, really tight. So I'm interested to see how the car reacts with the trailer on it, because it was tight from factory. And what I like about the 2019 Rams is it's a coil spring in the rear, not a leaf spring. So it doesn't ride as harsh. Like some people may know the heavy duty trucks back in the day, really, really bouncy and overly tight. I think this is not close to a leaf spring, but it definitely feels like I'm riding in the BMW now. Like it goes over a bump and the rebound is very little. Like it's kind of tight, not jarring, but really, really tight. But it's so much better than what I had. I'm excited to, like I said, put the trailer on it and really see how the shocks perform with the trailer on it, because that's what cooked the stock shocks, you know, being raised. I talked to the guys at Tire 59. Shout out Joe and the boys. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you watch this. Always appreciate you guys squeezing me and get my stuff done. But I think I want to do a 26x14, but I don't really want to lift the truck higher, but I might have to. So stay tuned. If we do it, the next thing we're going to do on the truck, change all the lights to white lights. We're going to put rock lights on it, and we might be going with an 8-inch lift and a 26x14-inch wheel. We'll see. I appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned. If you haven't watched the trailer for the documentary, I'll call it, that me and 808 Aesthetics is working on, I'm going to tag it right here, but also it's going to be a link for it down in the description. Go check out the trailer. We're working on something that I think is really cool. It tells not only the story of Houston car culture, but really gives you some insights into like the world that we live in. It's a huge world, and I hope you guys enjoy our view of it. So peace, man. We'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate the support, and hopefully run this one up, man, and we'll do more truck content.